What's going on, guys? Nathan here with yet another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, here recording this in the morning so we get that natural deep voice. This is gameplay of an open lobby I actually did last night. We were going knife spy only, and yeah, it was pretty fun. 7 people showed up, which was a little bit more than I expected actually. But yeah, that was pretty awesome, and one other reminder is to check out that poll of the day. If you're waiting for the video to buffer, it'll waste 30 seconds of your time, so that you can watch the video a little bit more smoothly. Anyway, today's video topic is covering my pet peeves, and this will probably become a 2-episode deal because there are just so many that they cannot all be listed in one video. So I have a list compiled here, and I'll just kind of go through all of them and an explanation of each. So, number 1, people with their pants hanging down. My gosh, are you so self-conscious that you have to follow some sort of peer code of conduct of clothing where you have to have your pants hanging down? I mean, I literally do not know a single person in my life who would have more respect for a person who walks around with their pants on the freaking ground. I mean, do you think that you look cool or something? No, you look like a freaking gangster or freaking wannabe. So just stop it. People who drag their feet around when they walk on concrete or something, man. It's like, are you serious? You are so lazy that you cannot pick up your own feet when you're walking. So I work in a grocery store, right? And one of the most annoying things is when people do not realize that they are in the way in an aisle. And this could not, just be for grocery stores. If you are totally oblivious that you are in the way, people are getting annoyed at you. It's just impossible to overcome. You need to be aware of your surroundings and move when people need to get by. People saying something blatantly insulting and then saying, "Oh, no offense." People on my friends list randomly messaging me, and I'm serious, guys, don't do this. People on my friends list randomly messaging me and be like, "Hey, do you want to sell X item in your backpack?" Let's say, for example, my big kill, and then I'd be like, "I don't know why you messaged me and thought that I was selling it, but most of the things in my backpack are not for sale, and if they were for sale, I would have notified you otherwise if you're looking to buy it." People who message me on Steam, and I know who you are, you did this while I was recording this commentary, and also in like Team Fortress 2 server chat or something saying, "Anyone want to trade?" and then you don't specify what you're selling or buying. It's like in trading, you have an item you're selling or an item you're buying. You can't just say, "Anyone want to trade?" and expect for people to be like, "Yeah, I want to trade," and not know what they're getting into. In general, in Team Fortress 2, bringing up trading in a normal Team Fortress 2 server where everyone just wants to play the game. If you want to trade, go to a freaking trade server. That's what they're there for. People who comment on YouTube videos, and especially my YouTube videos, I want to freaking punch anyone who does this. People saying first as the first comment on a YouTube video. Bro, no one cares. I don't care. The rest of the audience doesn't care. It's not that big of an accomplishment. I have 750 subscribers and get about 200 views per video if I'm lucky. And saying first in the first, 30 seconds of uploading a video isn't that impressive. Alright, in the first, maybe a half an hour, I'm going to get 50 viewers. And that's not that big of a competition, okay? Whenever you don't use your turn signal on a highway and you're turning, everyone thinks you're an asshole. Not washing your hands after going to the bathroom. Now, I realize, no, you did not pee on your hands. I completely understand that. But it's still really nasty, okay? Everyone has that specific sound that makes them squirm on the inside. For some people, it's rubbing 2 Kleenexes together. For me, it's when you rub 2 styrofoam together. If you do that just to annoy me, F you. Tapping on your desk in school. Now, I am guilty of this a little bit, however, it's dropped off in recent years, where I would, do a drum beat on the desk or something, but it's so annoying when somebody taps consistently on their desk or tries to do a drum beat. I was a drummer once, so I'm better at the average person than coming up with beats, but if you're trying to do a drum beat, or you're just tapping on your desk, everyone finds it annoying and you should really stop it. Also, when somebody does a consistent noise other than tapping as well, such as, kicking their foot against the desk or something, or swinging their feet back and forth where it makes a sound hitting the floor. Stop that! When people are sitting behind me in school, and for whatever reason they have their feet on my desk, and they keep shifting their feet or hitting my desk over and over and they don't realize it. It's like, I don't know whatever law of connection of motion it is, but I can feel every single movement you have against my desk. So stop hitting my desk! It's so annoying! Someone standing over my shoulder reading the computer screen. People who don't cover their mouth when they're coughing or sneezing. It's like, do you realize exactly how many bacteria you're putting into the air right now that we can actually catch? Douche. Assholes who take up 2 parking spaces. People who overuse quotes from movies and TV. Creepers at red lights. You know those guys who always slowly creep the car forward on a red light like it's gonna turn green at any time? It's like, do you not just realize that the light just turned red, or are you just stupid? I mean, there's no point to inching your car forward, so why are you doing it? People that loudly pop and chew their gum. People that misspell basic things. For example, people who don't know the difference between there, and there. Maybe you have a sign at a basketball game or something and it's misspelled. We all think that you're an idiot, okay? Alright, we've all had this moment, but that moment where you can't tell if someone is male or female. When a sick person coughs near me, and I realize that you're sick and you can't help it, but when you do that, my germophobic senses are tingling all over. And the last pet peeve for episode 1 of this little mini-series is when people do not realize that they need a pop filter on their mic desperately, or at least that they need to learn how to negate the effects of pop. For example, my microphone would have pop all over. See, if I talk like this, and when Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, that's just horrible, okay? But what I do is I keep my mic off to the side so that when I talk, the air from my mouth is actually going a different direction than into the mic. So there you go, pro tip for you beginner YouTubers. And that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a rating, I appreciate that as well. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe for more Team Fortress 2 content, and peace out.